Hello again for our Sunday session. I sat in contemplation of what to have as a theme for today, and Sirius and our Sirius energies and our lifetimes came through. So we're going to set the intention to activate the Sirian aspects within our own DNA, really bringing them forth, and also calling any frequencies and gifts, talents, abilities from our past or concurrent lifetimes or future lifetimes in Sirius as all different types of beings. So we're really just calling back to us that Sirian frequency to aid in our evolution at the moment, in our ascension, in our shadow work and in our healing. So I just want you to take a lovely deep breath. And just anchor yourself into this moment, into this now of now. Concentrate on your breath. And every breath in and every breath out, you're grounding into this now. You're breathing with me. We're all breathing as one. Nelashtele se tu turupuitiana karakishtele se tu surupuiniatata. Sheture kishtene niatala se tu seturumuitiamana moseputuno. Ngalatala talata titi amusetushtere te amarakata. The energies is already very gentle. Nalaninia seletinia setushtere te amasetuse. Iniala tarashtele setura puyeti amarakatani niamotono. And already I'm feeling the energies of the Sirian whales, our galactical whale brethren. And these galactical whales work with our whales and our human earth oceans, this 3D realm. The la seleti setishtele setuse pushtele tinia tarakatarakatana. Inia lo turushtele setati tiamore pianara katinia shtele setuse pushtele setana. And they're saying that they're going to purify through the waters. Latalatinia selata setuse pushtele tiamatono. Nialani nia seletuno ropuinia seta sheposepotuno. Just take a big breath to expand the lungs. My lungs just felt a lot more open. The latinia seti sepotu seletinia stele setana. Inia lotoro moinia tarataka setata karakitia nataki shteretiamo setu shteretiama taratinia motono. Diala setu sitinia shetara katari shtere setu sepotono. They're saying that they're working through purifying our frequencies through our waters, but they also do the same through the oceans, and that our waters are intricately linked with the Earth's waters. Zetara tarakishe tu seletinia seletaka setinia tarakatinia tu toropuya nia rakatana. Inia lotokoro kuitinia tu totoropuitia selatarakatinia tarakatarakatana potono. Urokura kitia taratistele setarakari kitia narakatarakai sepukuro kuinia tana. Inia loto. Inia popo ipiamapa. Dia latakara kitia natastele setaka setatinia ta titishititia setarakatana. Inia toko shtiri tia natakara katara kishtire te tia nakala tara kishtile se tu toropuye tia matakara kitia matoto. Inia loto koritia tara katia tara katara kati tio tu kuru kui tia nara katara katinia taka. Holo koroko rinia lata kuru puye tia matatinia. And they're showing me that there's certain people that are really going to receive activations and enhancement of their throat and their ability with their actual frequencies and vocal cords. Just like when the dolphins and the whales sound their frequencies and it sends out the sounds into the water, it is as they're making the sounds that they then receive the information back. And that is what they're enhancing, is an enhancing of the throat. Inia loto kose tushtere se tishe tinia sedata katara katutu puyetia masetutu. So you say something and you receive back enhanced sensitivity to truth, to emotions, just like the dolphin and the whale sends out for the echolocation and they get the feedback. As humans, as we're speaking, we're getting back these impressions to help us to navigate life, to navigate truth, to navigate the internet, to navigate friendships, so you uncover lies, deceptions, manipulations. Iniatoro poetia la takasela takarakitia na takasetinia tutia stele setarakatinia tutu. And they're saying that we're going to be going into a time where truth becomes more of a dominant force. And before it anchors in, there is like this last minute death rolls of anguish for those who love to lie. So there's a lot of lies and deceptions being pumped into the collective because they can feel the frequencies and the impending storylines and timelines where truth is the predominant factor. Shitosile takara kishtile se takara katinia tarakatinia tarakatata kutu. Nalatalaninia seletu seletinia stele se takara katinia tuku titia sele takarstele se torstenia potora piano po. Inia lata karistele se tu setinia tarakatinia stele se tu setana. And this is why this upgrade, this gift from the Sirians and this fine-tuning of the frequencies is so important. It's because it aids in finding and hearing the truth, but also in you not being able to lie to yourself and really being able to go into that next level of self-healing and self-mastery. Shatala setu setu trishtinia sakarakatala tatinia tarakatinia tu tukutitia tarakatarakatana katini. Iniatuku situ tuku sitata kasatara katara 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 kata. Initi shitu sepukotunu. Shatakasatana shatala setu seputunu. And they're showing pictures of myself when I talk to myself. So I quite often will talk out my decisions I need to make out loud in the kitchen while I'm having a cup of coffee, and they're showing me myself. And they're really letting me know that if you are having to make a decision on something, say it out loud. If you need to process something, let go of something, heal something, manifest something, say it out loud. And some of you might actually feel little movements all around in their throat. And then there's going to be others of you who are like quite advanced in this already. You've really already stepped in and owned this part of your Sirian heritage and these abilities and gifts to really use your voice to have that biofeedback of information, just like the dolphins and the whales, that it's how to navigate life on earth. And there's a deeper feeling coming into the throat now, where they're going to also be bringing through some clearings for those who don't feel worthy of being heard, or that they've got woundings where they've spoken up in the past and been dismissed or attacked for speaking the truth and speaking their truth and being heard. Inia lokoro kuyetia narkatara kishtele setukuru kuyetia mutu kuyetia masetushe putono. And they're showing me like a honey-like consistency. So they're really pouring into the throat a very soothing, thick, healing frequency for those who have worthiness issues or traumas about being hurt for being heard. Inia latakara kishe tu sepu seputoro poyetia maseta sheta setu seputukutukutukutu. Inia tasetinia setu tukutukutukutukutukutukutukutuku ditiana takasheta tiana teshela setu setia masetuno. Inia latuku. Inia latakara katinia tanakatara katinia tata. Inia to riatalaka semutu tumutiata. Inia shepuseputuno puyatiamata. And they're opening and activating a connection now also between the pineal, our third eye, and our way of seeing, our abilities to perceive through different lenses, and the throat. And this is also in particular to give courage to those who don't voice their intuitions. They don't voice their gifts. They don't voice their knowings. They close down their throat because they don't want to seem silly, or they don't want to offend somebody, or they don't want to seem like they're crazy, or they're mystical, or a witch. And they're showing me that there are some people that are very afraid. They're very afraid of being judged by their loved ones, by their family, by their friends, by strangers. Latakasatinia shetatakatana. Shetono puititia takasetinia stelesatuse tukuru puitia takarakatana katana. Iniato toropuitia nakasetia shataresitia shetuse tukutukutkinia tata. Iniato kurupuia nia lata sepukurupuia tiamo sepukurupuia tiamatana. Iniato kupuia tianara katinia shetu setu sepukupuia tiama setata katana. Niato kusetinia tarakatinia seletuku tukutu kuripiana katatana. No tono. Niataratitile setuku seputuno. And they're showing that this growing link between the third eye and the throat will take time for those who really have fears about speaking up, about being heard, or really putting their opinions forth for the collective strangers. And they're showing a gentle rewiring, but that will take time, and they're encouraging to re-listen to this often if you're very afraid of speaking. Sheputinia setatinia stele setuku setu stele setana katana katana mukutono mukuria nara katinia letitia seletu sepustele setu sepustele setara katana inia lotuko tukuri piano setana katata kataka takishete seputuku setu stele tiamatana katinia tana. There's some people that have been birthed in with this wonderful contracts of really facing these fears and clearing it up. And there's past lives and concurrent lives where they're persecuted for speaking up, and they've come in and they're really working on clearing it. It helps the whole, but it also heals their timelines for a convergence back to the whole. Narakatitia setu setushtere setarakatiniata. Iniatuku sepuku sititia setarakashtete tiamo seputuku seputuku seputuno puyetiama selataka setushtere tiama satana katana. Hola nene. Iniatu se shepu sepushtele setarakatana tata titia la tuku tuki shitinia potona. Oh, such gentle energy. Namutono. Nenakatinia seletinia setu sepushtele setakarakatana katinia shtere setanetinia seletu sepotono. And we're now going to set some intentions with full permission from your higher self to my higher self, so that I bring through the correct codes and what aligns with you. We're going to intend now with full permission from your higher self that we call to any of our Lemurian lifetimes in any direction of space and time. We also call to any of our Atlantis lifetimes in Atlantis in all directions of space and time. And all our lifetimes in Sirius, in all directions transcends the space and time. And with this trinity of frequencies, we are calling to us the codes, the abilities, the psychic gifts, the memories, the knowings, calling them back into this now, into ourselves, into this incarnation, planting those seeds, those codes deep into our beautiful bodies and our energy fields and our minds and our soul, the highest good, in unconditional love. And say this again with me. Your higher self, your original blueprint, your soul. I call to me my Lemurian, my Atlantis, and my Sirian cells, my DNA, my codes, my frequency, my magic, my abilities and gifts and talents, all the aspects that is beneficial for me now, in this here, in this moment on earth. I call them from all directions of space and time into this here and this now to enhance my journey, to enrich it, to expand and ascend inside of it. As I'm on my personal journey of self-mastery. We also intend, with full permission from our higher selves, that we actually activate within our blood, our bones, our DNA, our RNA, every atom of our being. We activate any Sirian blood, heritage, genetics, to strengthen our physical bodies, to heal, to open up our energy systems and our meridians, to enhance the functions of our organs, strength of our bones, the intelligence and capability of our minds, so that our mind becomes even more powerful. We can believe and self-heal, we can believe and manifest, we can believe and change our realities. Just float in this energy at the moment. You can ask Sirius and the beings and your guides from Sirius if there's any messages that you're supposed to receive. We are all working with so much Sirian energy. The whole planet is really being working with those Sirian energies even more every day. And just drift for a little bit. And start to come back. There's a lot of energy involved in this one. I'm actually really hot. Lots of energy shifting and moving through me. We kind of just went straight into the channeling. I didn't even get to really ground or say half the things I normally would say to begin with. It's really quite beautiful and powerful. I'd love to hear your comments of any impressions that you got or feelings. I feel like this is a good one to come back to if you're having anything to do with the throat. And I had no intentions of doing anything with the throat or the waters when we started, but that's the beauty of channeling through. We're laughing, and this is so much love and gentle energy. Thank you for joining me for another Sunday. And I'd love to invite you into my free online community. It's the Alchemy Lab. It's over on school. And we have each month coffee chats. Oh, we had the best chat just the other day. The conversations went everywhere. And it just makes you feel really seen and heard and loved. We do free meditations and different teachings and Q&As. You can share your journey of where you are. It's a lovely little group, and I'd love to grow it. I'll put all the links in the description, and I'm going to leave you in this delicious, beautiful Sirian energy. And I'll see you next Sunday. Bye for now.